Hello, everyone. Welcome back to This Life. The journey's down south. Well, they're down south now. It's more they're in the proverbial shit. Whereas dawn barely creeps over. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. The aftermath of a fairly hectic night washes. When you're all kind of gruffly woken up, you may have got like a couple of hours sleep. You probably slumped to exhaustion after such a long mm, conflict. You look around, and what is eerie for all of you is that the bodies do dissolve into nothing but ash and blood. For Charlotte and Alice, when you both wake up, the Theurges, Ulfar, and Lily are literally going around doing a mass cleansing of this entire place, probably speeding up the process, but you do see it is quiet. There are a couple of holes where they came in. Again, everything has this weird, creepy stillness to it. Some little pitter patters of snow fall outside, but everything is dead, dead, silent as the grave. And so you both wake. Da-na-na.
Mhm. Okay. I'm awake. I'm awake. Yep. Yep. Yep.
These two, like you see, these two are almost getting up. Like the big Galliard hefts his sack over her shoulder. She's like strapping on stuff onto her. People seem to be moving and organizing themselves.
I'm not. Charlie does finally pick her nose up from under her tail. Because curling up in lupus is a good way to regenerate. And, will grudgingly rouse up to head towards her bag because you know what? There's nobody here to throw out her caffeine pills this time. So she just kind of clickety clacks over and finally reverts so that she can stick a hand in. And literally just tosses some back and like glances over to Alice. Caffeine?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Anyone else want the effects of coffee without any of the other benefits at all, like being warm or
Eric
taste?
kind Eric kind of looks over you with his one eye, just kind of gives a raised eyebrow, like
What?
he's, putting in whatever kind of piece of raw meat into his mouth.
Shrugs, pitches the fucking like the little individual bubble wrapped pill things, like pitches the little pane of them back into the bag.
Helgo's turn. Runfer's gone ahead with the old one. He's going to check where the cairn is with the menace. We're to organize teams of two and start spreading the area and see what we can find.
All right.
Awesome.
The Galliards are going to link us all together.
There's a more enthusiastic nod, like, yes, dear God, please.
Some food. We'll be moving soon. Move fast. She kind of gestures over to that kind of makeshift little fire thing they've made. There's bits of whatever kind of they've clumped together. There is bits of like meat in there. You can tell it's just kind of a general like broth type thing.
I think I'm pretty much empty on that fucking rifle. We were blowing rounds like crazy last night.
I think I only shot off one.
Yeah, but you were not me. I shot off the rest of it. If you
Yeah, you
do
did.
not remember my Wyatt Earp-esque display.
I want to say you shot off 3. But yeah, she kind of grins, like, there's a shrug to it. She's just being an ass. But yeah, she'll go over and again has contributed the least likely to spoil food, so she's going to eat the most likely to spoil food. Better to get it 8.
I gotta say, Hardscale, that was a Cracker Jack hunting rifle.
Yeah, I mean it's makeshift. it is bare bones. It's not the nicest. You kind of feel yourself going, "Grrr," you know. You'll see Maria and Hardscale teaming up together. Maria's still a bit holding her side as walking over. Leaf and him join together, and these two are going together.
Yeah, if Maria's in the right area for when she plunks down to like try to suck down, nourishment as fast as possible, Charlotte will give her a glance over. Still in peace? I killed him.
When you come over to Maria, she holding her side a bit still. When Hardscale kind of turns to pick up more stuff, Maria then finally holds her side. It's that type of thing. Kissing a bit.
I'm fine. Oh God, it hurts. Yeah, there's a glance over. There's a brow quirk. If she's putting on making a point of trying to look all badass about it, she will just very clearly mouth how bad.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah, she'll just mouth over like how bad is it, essentially.
She'll give you kind of like a weak. When you mouth how bad, she'll kind of give an awkward smile. She kind of lifts up her top a bit, and yeah, that's pretty deep puncture wound.
There's a grimace. The sympathetic one. To be fair, Charlotte, it's probably been she's probably not as bad off as Maria is right now, but there's still a point where she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this arm instead. Yeah. Ow. Fuck me. But yeah. Sympathetic grimace. Lets her do her thing. Oh, there it goes.
There we go. I smacked my fucking Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Maria lifts up her top, and there is, you can see she kind of side lifts it almost she kind of opens up the kind of heavy thick jacket she was wearing, and yeah, she took a number of fucking stab wounds to her chest. She's healed some of it off, but oof, it's about 2 or 3 lethals worth. Actually, no, it wouldn't be at this stage. It's about 1 lethal and 2 levels of ag.
Yeah, there's just kind of that sympathetic grimace of ow.
And then she Hardscale turns back and she kind of stiffens herself back up again, that very straight posture.
Yep. I'm not gonna rat her. Just be like, oh man, this fucking soup though. This counts as soup, right? Poke poke. Yep. Can suck it out of a bowl. It's soup.
Yeah, you see these two over by the fire as well. Like Leaf is bending down, picking up some of the meat, watching Maria, but as Eric is eating as well. And these two look to be discussing strategy about where they're going to go and where they're going to track. And you see the Theurges going around. 2 Theurges seem to be almost coordinating with each other. They're discussing something. So what do you two do while you're sitting and eating?
Alice will assess how much more utility this rifle has left in it.
You've got about, I'd say, a couple of more rounds, maybe 5. It can still function. It's just 5 rounds left.
Solid fiber for the rifle.
All right.
How many shells you got? You bust any of them?
What? Can I glance over?
Shotgun.
I didn't actually blow any of them, no.
And it's still double barrel. It's only going to do you so much good.
I mean, it's a sawed-off. It'll do a lot of damage up close. Not a bad way to initiate a thing, but only if you don't mind people hearing the shit go off.
You may as well squeeze both fucking triggers on that sumbitch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. In a fucking heartbeat. Should fucking dedicate one of these. That'd be funny.
Nah, I don't think the guns are going to do us much more good.
Yeah, if you don't have to shift up and down to use them, they're pretty fucking useful. I just didn't dedicate any of them last time.
Me neither.
I'll do that song and dance in a second. And glancing over, since they're the two who are also by the fire. Yeah, Leaf?
Look over.
Any word on how we're supposed to be spreading out for this yet? Is there, like, actually a plan? Or
Just
are we
gives
all
you a
just gonna head
stare.
in
Just
opposite?
gives you a stare. Fan out, spread around the area. Try and pinpoint what areas it's coming out of. Discover what tracks it's coming out of. We have the advantage of daylight. Don't go anywhere on your own or deep into any cave. See if we can get a general survey of what we're dealing with. They have to come from somewhere, so if we can track it more or less during the day, we have a clear advantage to lay down things. So when they get up and start coming, we have the advantage.
Gotcha. There's kind of a glance around counting how many groups there are, because at this point just figuring, unless they're following tracks specifically, they may end up splaying in like the cardinal directions or some shit.
Yeah, it's pretty much what they're doing. There's this group, and this group. You know that Runefur has gone off with the other two to check on the cairn and see what the state of it is really. And he said he will meet up and rejoin Sigrun and Helga, and not Sigrun, Fren and Helga along the way.
Yep.
While Lily and the other Theurge seem to be going around cleansing and doing various other things. They seem to be doing their own thing, really.
I mean, to be fair, someone's got to figure out what to do with what all is all over this fucking village while everyone else is out scouting.
Yeah, you get the
Never
impression
mind,
that's what
probably,
you get that the impression that's what they're doing. They're checking everything Umbral side as well.
Yep. So yeah, tallies up 4 groups, probably cardinal directions or roughly size, and gonna make a token attempt to dedicate one of these fucking guns. Assuming I have it, I think I do. I do! And it's Mystic. Which rituals? Seven. Dunsky. Yeah, she
Yep.
She'll probably hash out with Alice. You know, which one does she want to have a hold of? Because either she's dedicating a shoddy or she's dedicating the assault rifle, or not assault rifle, the sniper rifle.
Yeah, fuck it. Stick the rifle on me.
Oh, gotcha. And yeah, she'll try and do that too. If I can stick one on Alice.
As Bob plans to buy specialty rifle.
Yep. Ding!
After some of those shots, I'm at least try to buy it.
Yep. So she'll dedicate those so they don't have to downshift to use them, even though Alice is going to hemorrhage some wisdom. She'll be alright. She's a rune. She don't need it.
But Alice gains wisdom by not being stupid enough to go without a gun.
I feel like Alice has a shocking amount of wisdom on the virtue of being honest, especially in difficult circumstances.
She's had her ass kicked many times, yes. So all that goes, and Alice gets less big, but still fluffy. Looks at Charlotte. Let's go check for shit.
Yeah, she'll glance around to see if everyone else is like getting all suited up.
I mean, yeah, that's what they've been doing.
Yep. She like shovels out the rest of the meat from the from whatever this stew situation was, shrugs on some of her shit, and yeah, we'll probably do much the same. Pop down to Lupus, give a sugar.
Yeah, you guys head off. When you guys head out towards the village, the group seem to be marching on the kind of the general location of where the mass came from, because you can see the mayhem caused by them. You know, I mean, it's not fucking hard. But each group kind of goes its different way. Like these two go to the southeast. These go to the more up in the north, so kind of the further like straight south. And these two kind of flicker along the southeast side. But they'll kind of like, sorry, southwest. There. Helga will turn and look to Charlotte and Alice. The largest congregation came from directly south.
You thinking we should head that way?
Perhaps.
At least worth a look.
It's a nod. Thren and I will take a more easterly approach and see if we can arrive just as you guys are taking the south, directly south. Leif and Eric will push further in and see what happens before we reach anywhere human.
All honesty, I come across a cave or some kind of hole or something. I'm just gonna mark where it is, but I ain't even sticking my head in that motherfucker.
She'll not. I mean, you're not supposed to.
Just saying.
She'll not. That's her orders. Mark, track. Don't go into the dark.
There's a head bob of understanding. So I assume the mind link shenanigans kind of hoobity-joobity their way along.
Yeah, you feel it as Thrin and Maria and Eric all spend willpower. You feel that, you feel it.
You know what's fucking scary?
Hmm?
Them biggins. Not the little ones, but the biggins.
Yeah.
They moved about as fast as we do.
That's not the big one. You can hear Helga saying she's turning to walk away, hefting the big crossbow over her shoulder.
Mid-range?
The medium ones.
The big ones, we're trying to get to the door.
Oh. Well, fuck.
Goat-headed fuckers, then.
Thran just smirks over his shoulders. You see them both walking off. Yeah, the ones that drop like a fucking baby. He's chuckling to himself as he's walking.
Yeah, and Alice has taken some time to like look at the front doors and see what became of the winged things that were slamming into them.
You can see them down on the ground dissolving. Like the skeletal remains of them, essentially.
Oh my fucking god, Charlotte, look.
What? Oh,
remember those stupid bitches that nearly killed me?
Yeah.
They straight up bird in a windowsill. That's amazing.
You're fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. Come on, like noses, like you dumbass.
Alice kind of chuckling to herself as she walks off.
You guys begin to head. Walk through. Eventually you come out of the range of the village. And where are we now? You start to look a bit more like this. Bit more snow, though. Then I think I might have a snowier picture. Let me just double check. I do.
It's pretty.
Change that. There we go. That's actually more accurate. That's actually more accurate to what it looks like as you're kind of walking along.
Hashtag triggered.
It's not as rapid as the ones up north, but it's a gentle stream. Definitely.
Yup. I suppose we are. What was the other team that was going south as well?
Leaf and Eric.
Okay. So yeah, we will keep trucking that way, keeping an eye on tracks, keeping an eye out for anything interesting.
Give me a perception alertness if you're looking for anything interesting, or perception survival if you're looking for tracks.
Which one would you like, Alice?
I was looking for something interesting, and I have 3 successes.
All right.
That was with the god alertness over here.
Then I guess I will try to keep my eyeballs on the trail. Irony. I feel like there's some roll reversal going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, in terms of things that are interesting, you do notice, Alice, with 3 successes, there is a lot of odd, like as you're crunching through the snow, like clunk, clunk, you do notice odd little red leaves that are starting to appear. Like they've just freshly fallen, even though there's no leaves on the tree. It's like they've just landed, and there seems to be a great congregation of them the more you further you push down. For Charlotte, there are several tracks, several mass tracks, like a big wave of people ran through here.
Try not to touch these leaves.
Hmm?
The leaves on the ground, try not to touch them. They're like bright red. Can't miss them.
Oh, wow. She kind of like,
Just in case they're people.
yeah, she just kind of glances down the leaves, glances up at the trees, takes a minute to scan around because there ain't no fall foliage left. Shit.
Nope. They look beautiful though. They're not like anything like the things you saw in the village. They're quite beautiful color, beautiful shape, very like a bright red. They're not
All right.
glowing or not pulsating, but they're quite beautiful looking.
I'm gonna indulge my curiosity. I can't not.
Do you pick up a
I
leaf?
feel like something must have gotten clicked because I know I have an occult score. What the fuck happened to my shit?
You have an occult score?
It's what I use for sense worm, and I'm looking over to like check and see what it is, and it's currently at 0, which means at some point I accidentally clicked the fucking X.
What was your occult score?
I don't know. It was probably 2 or 3. Let me check and see if I ever bought it up real fast.
Yeah, check your XP spend.
Gonna feel like I must have somewhere along the way. Or I may have stuck with whatever I had. Well, whatever it was, I never bought it any higher.
I thought it was like 1 or 2.
I will just assume 1 for the moment, because... Fuck me. Let me make sure I'm not just losing my goddamn mind real fast. Hospice. Oh, never mind. That's why I don't have it. Because I don't have Sunsworm.
Yeah, I was about to say, when the hell did you get?
I don't know what my life is.
9 to 5.
Fine, I'll just
So what do you?
it.
You got prime allergic?
Yeah, give it a snuff. See if there's anything wonky or fur ruffly about it. Sneef.
Roll your shit.
I will. No touchy though. With lupus bennies, that's 4.
Nothing.
Actually, that's just 4 either way.
Nothing that's like distinctive or brr. There's no like inception noise in the back of your head. No. It just feels, it's odd. It's more odd if anything else. You're like, But then again, most of this place is kind of odd in a way. You look down in the snow and you just see more of them. They're almost like crisscrossing each other as they go down along the perfectly white landscape.
Are they doing like, the classic like Trail of Rose Petals thing? Or are they just everywhere?
It's kind of interladen. They're interladen with all the footsteps.
Oh. I guess I'll just ping through the link. Because I'm sure Leaf and Eric have seen them, but I don't know about the other groups. It's like, anyone else seen these freaky red, like, maple leaves?
Uses here, Leaf and Eric go, oh yeah. Maria and Hardscale, yeah, we're seeing them too, except they're in the trees. And Helga and Fren going, no, we're just seeing really weird barks, like they're pulsating or something.
All right, all ours are on the ground. None in the trees yet. Looks a glance up again as they're walking, carefully stepping
Yeah.
over and sidestepping leaves.
Just
Okay, you
walking
guys-
along like I don't want to touch this shit or trees or anything.
Don't want to touch that shit. Okay, that's cool.
It's got cootie.
You start pacing along. And eventually, as you guys are beginning to move along, you do notice like the snow is it's light, very light, pitters patters down, creates a very lovely winter, aesthetic to it, as most designer people would say. However, what you do start to notice is you're starting to move away from the forest. It's not like you're moving away; it's more that the forest seems to expand and get older, which is strange because like this is fucking Rochester in the middle of Mississippi. Not Mississippi, fuck me. Minnesota, what am I doing? This is like American classic kind of forest, but this starts to get older as you're walking through it. Like the forest is almost like getting grander. But you're in the Tellurian as well, which does give you guys a bit of like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a side glance. Does this look remarkably like what happens when you step across the gauntlet to you?
It looks like something that's for goddamn sure. I'm gonna tell you this. I grew up in Wisconsin my whole goddamn life, and their forest conservation ain't this good. It's good, ain't this good.
I wonder if the spirits are older. Kind of like eyeballing them.
Give me another alertness roll, guys, if you kind of are looking around, or survival again if you're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on the ground wise or anything like that.
Again, which are you taking, the alertness or the survival?
Taking the alertness, so 3.
Do, 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 do. 3.
Okay.
I'm taking the survival.
Survival wise, you will see more of these larger footsteps come in off the direction of the red leaves. The snow seems to almost vanish now, which is eerie because you can still see it in the trees, but on the ground, nothing. Completely just covered in these red trees. And Alice, when you look up, you'll see the stone structure. Get a zoom in. There you go. That looks more like this.
Hi.
Hmm?
Look.
Flicks her head up. Oh.
That count as a thing we shouldn't be going into.
I mean, there's daylight on the other side. Hold
Yeah,
on
but
second.
there's a gooey center, feels like a trap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does.
Reach your brain out to the other brains.
I'm doing it. Jesus Christ. Anyone else run out of snow?
Sigrun and Maria go, yeah. We're looping around a wall.
I've got an entrance here. Probably to the same wall if you're close enough.
We're a good ways away from where you are.
Well, we've got daylight on the other side. Is this a stay out or a poke your nose through?
Helga will say very, very calmly, what can you see?
It looks like an archway there about wide enough that if you wanted to shank somebody from the sides, you could.
Yeah,
Got no way of seeing from here if the walls got hallways.
Charlotte gonna be walking like a chicken high heels, like carefully picking her way along to see how near she can get without like walking on that mat of leaves, so that she can kind of lean a look through.
Yeah, you eventually get there and you kind of lean. I'm not going to make it learn. No, it's just a clear pathway, just straight down and into more denser trees. The trees this time though, there was no snow on them at all.
Got open path, no snow on the ground, and on the other side of the wall, no snow even on the trees.
Absolute fucking spray these leaves though.
You can hear Helga's voice then go, "We can see snow on the leaves through the wall."
Got a really good, almost like a carpet mat of these red leaves though about around the entrance.
You hear Maria's voice, "Oh yeah, they're fucking everywhere." I mean, they're fucking everywhere. But we can see snow on the trees behind the wall, like plain as day. You just hear a nod of agreement of the other teams as well, going, "Yeah, yeah."
Is anybody else stepping on these fucking things? I don't trust these fucking things.
Eric's like, "I fucking stepped in a couple and I was fine."
All right.
They're just fucking leaves.
Look, I'm just saying, man. We found tables made of people.
Charlotte does not want to play that game. Gonna see. She kind of glances back. Gonna poke my nose through and see if anything bites it off.
I got a different idea.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, check this shit out. And Alice will go to Glabro and pick up a rock. And then she'll huck it through.
The rock. Does the you picked up from the snow, right?
I don't
Just
think there's
like
any
some-
snow on our side either, not on the ground.
Whatever rocks are nearby and look rock-like.
That's fine. So you could pick up a rock. There's like fragments of actually yeah, there's no snow, but there'd be fragments of leaves and dirt. When you throw it through, the rock looks completely clean of anything as it lands rolling in the dirt.
So, not to alarm anybody, but we just threw a rock through and some weird shit happened.
Define weird shit is Helga's voice.
Are there any red leaves on the inside?
It was covered in dirt when I picked it out the dirt and threw it, but it went through the archway. An archway? Is that counts as an archway? Whatever. It went through the hole, and when it went through the hole, it got cleaned of all dirt and looked shiny on the other side.
And to answer your question, Katie, no.
I wonder.
And eventually, what you're going to hear is, so it's like a window washer then, like a super cleaner.
I mean, I don't know what it's gonna go done do to us going through it, but it's sure power wash that fucking rock.
Charlotte will do her best. Like, you can't send snapshots potentially, but she can do her best to try to kind of, get a good look at it, close your eyes, and try to visualize it as vividly as she can and as accurately as she can. It won't be perfect, but it'll be a rough idea.
You'll just eventually hear like the joking of the get, because fuck it, they're going to do it. Maybe you should step in, Riefenstahl. You could use a bath. You just hear mass chuckling then. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Fuck you. Fine. Swear to God, this burns anything on my cooter, I'm taking it out on you.
Then you just hear like Marie. You just hear all the fucking the fucking get offenders go. Riefenstahl faces door. You know what I mean? In the most epic like. Epic
Charlotte is like clinching down so hard on the urge to start the echo.
Even Alice is laughing a little bit. This is Charlotte's realizing this is get humor.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
go
hear
on.
the guy,
Age
hear the
before
Galliard
beauty.
friend doing the epic narration guy voice.
Wag wag.
And Alice will just take up the rifle and move real slow, like up to the door, and then slowly move through the door, trying to like see if there's any
through first or something. Jesus,
there's
Alice.
any hidey holes. I mean, you got to look at it this way, okay? The rifle's out in front of her. The rifle's going to be entering the magic no-no hole before any part of her body does.
Fair. Charlotte's doing her best to at least give like stop animation version of Alice versus doorway, because this is a thing now. Oh no, he died.
No, I was waiting.
Okay.
You're going to the door. That is more than fine. I'm just making sure I'm rolling the right thing.
Yep. Is she doing the creep through that doorway?
Doing the creep, doing the doorway. You doing that? That what you doing, buddy? So Alice takes a slow step at the foot of the door, puts her little pawsies down, and pushes her body through. Nothing happens when she passes through the gateway.
I crawl down the tunnel inch by inch, looking for traps.
And it's a big struggle, and it's you know, step by step by step by step to step. And then when she steps right on that nice fresh green earth, you're like, huh. Alice, your paws.
I
When
mean,
you
in
take a
this case,
step-
she's still in Glabro.
Oh, but your feet even better. Better narration then.
Okay.
So you take a step down. And when you take the step down, you feel the earth, and you're like, yeah, you know, I'm in. And then you feel the soil going up to your legs,
Oh.
and going up and up and
Oh.
up and up. And
Grabbing.
it moves so fast that you can't. Like Charlotte, you just watch it happen in real time. It just does it. And by the time it finishes, Alice, it's up to your chest. As you're just frozen
Fuck.
there.
Fuck.
Yep.
Help.
Oh, yep. Got
Help.
hidden Krynos so she can try to reach through without setting foot on the other side.
So
And
I'm
scoop
going
her out.
to need a Dex Athletics roll difficulty 8.
To try to scoop her without like touching.
Yeah.
To play the floor is lava.
Mhm. Yeet.
Okay. Oh god. I should probably spend willpower, but I feel like I'm gonna need it for 8 million gifts. Oh, bless me. Yeah, Charlotte's gonna play the floor is lava. Thankfully, with
That's
3 successes. Oh wait,
That's fine.
yeah, 3.
That's fine. So you start to pull, and the dirt is, but you don't have enough successes to beat her. So you're pulling and pulling, and like Alice, this dirt is literally fighting you. It's the fucking most terrifying feeling of your life as you Charlotte gets good underneath both your shoulders and lifts and have some give. But then Charlotte, you feel it. The earth pulls Alice back. Slowly.
Oh shit, the ground's eating Alice. Okay, it was funny.
Fuck
Now it's not
Christ.
funny. Hauling. Doing her
so
best to
what's
try
going-
to hook as much of her, like, get around her so that I don't, like, dislocate both her arms or something, but yeah.
So I gotta make one more roll for this, just to double check. Oh yeah, she just gets it. Beautiful. So as Charlotte's starting to, you know what I mean, get in. Alice, I need you to make me a stamina roll, difficulty 7.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't take any damage, but you do notice the earth is starting to literally come up past your chest now.
Oh shit, hit Krynos or something! Jesus fuck!
Yeah, fuck it. Alice will do that.
All right. To get Alice out properly, I need you both to make me strength brawl rolls. You will have to beat. Your difficulty will be 8, and you both will have to get over a certain limit of successes.
Okay. Here you go, buddy. Is it difficulty 8?
Yeah.
That's only 2. Fuck me. 11 dice, 2 successes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So combine 6.
6. Okay. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alice is still on the ground.
Leaf, Eric, if you are not too far ahead, I'm about to fucking lose her to some fucking dirt.
You just hear it snap. We're on the fucking way.
She's like got her fucking feet planted and is like grabbed around doing the lean to try to avoid stepping on the other side. She probably even has a foot up on the wall at this point to brace.
This is where it's about to get freaky. Oh, Wow. She's rolling hot. So take away the 10. 1, 2, 3. Alice, this is the fucking most terrifying feeling of your life because it doesn't do. No, the dirt's not crushing you. You lose 3 blood points.
Yeah, we're back to Anemia Town.
As you just hear, you feel it. The dirt just goes, digs into your skin where the veins are. I need you to make me a stamina check quickly.
Okay. There's a
Just
9 and
pass.
2 sixes in there.
You just pass with 1. You don't pass out, but when Alice tries to go limp in Charlotte's arms, the dirt just retracts, and Alice just flops there, covered in cake and mud and dirt, but weak as hell.
Considering the hauling, is it fair to say the two of us proceed to like rocket fall out of the fucking thing into the fucking leaves? Like,
Yep.
yeah, suddenly it lets go, and yeah, Charlotte has still got like a foot braced and is pushing and leaning and hauling, and finally the two of you just like slingshot out. Fuck! It let go.
I don't feel so good.
Why do you not feel so like get finally trying to haul herself off, like quickly wiping off the leaves, like bleh.
This is the second time I've been exsanguinated.
Oh Jesus Christ, Alice. Come on. Get up, come on. Ugh. That or shrink, fatty.
Fuck you. I'm up, I guess. Oh, Christ. It'll just take some time to grow back. Do you grow blood back? Whatever.
Just stay in a shape.
Oh, I'm up here now.
You stay like that. Fuck.
Fuck. Well, we ain't doing that again.
Nope. Wonder if things being organic makes a difference. She kind of glances around for like some little weed or shrub or something she can try to pitch through.
You do. I could give you that.
Yeah, she'll just scoop it up like root ball and all. Pitch
Uh-huh.
it through to see what happens when it lands on the other side.
The root comes back and smacks you straight in the face. Like, boom.
What when
It
I
doesn't do any damage.
Fuck?
when I pick it up?
Yeah. It goes right up and just smacks you straight in the jaw. Like, hits off you and then drops to the ground.
No, okay.
Ugh.
Nope.
Ugh. Hey, guys, don't cross the wall.
I didn't even cross the wall. I picked it up on this side.
Yeah, who cares? Nobody cross the wall. No wall crossing.
We're across the wall. You just hear Helga say.
Man,
Oh, for the
fuck you.
love of fuck. It might be
climbed
a
over the
different
wall.
wall. If you start not seeing snow in the branches, for the love of God, even the ground is out to get you. I just got bitch slapped by a fucking dandelion.
I got bled
Well.
like I was an old-timey doctor's patient by the dirt.
Keep pushing. You just hear Helga's voice. We're fine. Leaf, how are you? I'm fine. We're by the lake.
Man, this is
Yeah,
fucking
lake.
bullshit. I don't want to go through that door again.
Charlotte's. You know what? The wall didn't do anything strange, did it?
No. Roll me a primal archer, though.
I will. I will not like the results, but I will roll it. Okay.
You feel like, you know, that sense of something. Like something went off, like, boom. You know what I mean? And when you look over at the wall, you do see the tiniest little ripple of something, like someone, you know, when you see ripples in water, it's kind of like that effect in the hallway, in that kind of doorway. Makes it a little weird, like. Woo, 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 woo.
Oh, fuck that. Was the plant that I scooped up, it was on my side of the wall, right? Not on the far
Yeah,
side?
it was.
Oh,
It was. Yes, it was.
I don't want to touch anything.
Okay, so let's just mark this as a dangerous place and move on.
See if you can find an inert part of the wall. Maybe get a glance around, climb up it. Not even
But
sure I
if-
want to climb a tree right now.
But look, for now, let's mark this as a dangerous place and move along in parallel to the wall.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, clearly whatever the fuck it is watching the entrance. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
It gives a kind of a little shake of discomfort.
Okay. You start, going away from the doorway and following along the vast wall, like a vast stone wall. That's what's eerie about this. You know what I mean? Like it's just here. You'll hear from the various like links going. Maria and Hardscale are like, we're not going near the wall, but we're seeing some shit.
What you seeing?
Signs,
Signs?
wooden signs in the trees.
What do they say?
Can't read them. It's old language though.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
we're
you-
looping around, Charlotte's gonna keep an eye on the wall, waiting until she doesn't see any freaky shit for a hot minute.
You hear Maria going, yeah, this is pretty fucking freaky. You'll hear Leaf and Eric go, we're by the lake. Small river stream we cut off when Charlotte said she was fine.
I think. What, the stream stopped flowing when we said we were good?
We've been following it, but it's weird.
Yep. To keep strolling along the wall, eventually like pick up a twig or a pebble or whatever, flick it at the wall to see if it does anything funny.
Nope.
Alright, my turn to do something stupid, I guess. Glances back at Alice.
What are you trying to do?
Gonna see if I can see anything from up on the wall. It's the highest vantage point, and these trees are freaking me out. I'm not climbing a tree.
Man, but okay.
Overwatch is important, just for the love of God. I don't care if you grab me by the tail. If something goes wonky.
Watching.
Yeah.
Ow.
And she'll initially just reach out and like tap it with a claw tip, just to see if there's anything wonky happens.
Nope. Makes that sounder. Ting, 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 ting.
So yeah, fur on end, she will finally kind of take a couple more strides, looking for a good point to kind of sickle the claws in and see if she can clamber up it to get a good point of overlook.
Give me just a quick dex legs roll.
Yes.
Yeah, you're up. Yeah, climb up. Kind of scoot your butt on the top of the wall and you look around, and what you'll see in the distance. Let me just get that for you. Bam. Looks to be something along the lines of this. Further down, though, there's a big long landscape, but you'll see it off in the distance.
You guys seeing these ruins? Or you just got
Helga
like
go.
some wilds?
We're coming up to some. We're still not out of the forest yet. Leaf and Eric are going. We're following the river, and there's an undercroft. Like there's a drain. We're trying to see how far the drain goes. And Maria and Hardscale, we're stuck in the fucking forest with these things.
Anything new or still just the signs?
It's getting weird.
She'll try to kind of orient direction.
There's bits of hair in them. Human hair.
It's just a grimace. She'll glance down to Alice and like kind of one to one her. All seems secure enough. I've got ruined buildings, fallen in, stone. Might be okay if we keep to the walls. At least until they come alive. I don't know how well it'll sense us through the walls.
My issue with this is if one of us gets fuckity fucked, it's gonna be hard to get them back in this scenario.
No, I think everyone else short Maria and what is it? Sigrid?
Sigrun, yeah.
Sigrun?
Hard
Yeah,
scale.
I think everyone short of Maria and Hardscale are already inside the walls.
Alright, let's test our luck.
Gonna clamber along. Does the wall at any point run fairly close to these buildings?
No, the buildings are further in.
Yeah, I'll stay up top and wait for Alice to scale up.
Look, mate.
Yeah, you'll see the same thing, Alice.
Head for those.
Supposing we make it past getting on the ground to begin with.
I feel like maybe whatever it is was watching the entrance.
Hopefully.
Makes sense. Let's just move real quick. Not give it a lot of point of contact. See if we can get into or on the buildings. Got
Okay.
one over there with a pile of rubble leading up. Run up that.
Yeah, it seems fair.
She'll nod and finally go ahead to... How tall is this wall? Is it something we can hop down or do we need to climb?
You can hop down, it'll just hurt your knees. You know what I mean? But, it's that type of thing.
I'll go for climbing. So bad for your knees. Yeah. I'll opt for climbing instead so that by the time I hit the ground, there isn't prolonged contact.
Yep, just dunk.
And yeah, even in Krynos, I'll just do the four-legged lope. Do myself a little gallop.
Okay. So as Alice pumps down, Alice, as the wind blows, like it starts to have a bit of a hardy wind. You know what I mean? It's getting, you know how it is with these fucking things. Also hearing the whispers, does the skin feel good?
Ugh!
But
You
keep moving.
Yeah, it's just if anything, creepy voices make Alice run faster.
Oh, in that case, hey, wait up. Jesus, fuck. Scamper.
Creepy voices, creepy voices.
All right, just come on, plan A. Keeps orienting on that pile.
You start moving. The wind blows again, and Alice, you'll hear. I suppose wearing something's skin is often a very eclectic feeling.
Oh.
Charlotte, you can't hear a fucking word of this. You just hear the wind howling.
Creepy fuck voices got fucking damn fucking hallucinating and fucking again.
Just don't listen to the voices in your head.
I'm tripping stack, man.
Well, stop tripping sack. I don't know. The doo-doo-dum, doo-doo-dum, doo-doo-dum. Just pin your ears and keep going. Don't answer creepy voices. Never goes good.
You start to move again. Eventually, by the time you move through, you'll reach the ruined massive buildings.
Yep, sticking with plan A. That one building that has a good incline next to it, scrambling up the dirt and the rubble to get a new point of overlook. Get up on stone.
And you start to do. Alice, you're looking around as the wind howls and blowing back some of your hair, but you'll hear You're on my land now, little wolf. And your skinning ways.
I hate you, my own mental instabilities.
Shut up, voice in my head.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the angle we're going with right now.
And yeah, you kind of start you looking around, I'm assuming?
Oh yeah, as soon as she can clamber high enough to get a good look, she'll
Give me
get
that
her feet
investigation
on
check.
some stone, get up on her hind legs again, and finally take a proper look around. Investigation is a good pool with many fine specialties. Oh, Jesus Christ. Those ones. So, ugh. If either attentive or. No, that won't pop. Unless forensics pops out of somewhere. But unless one of those pops, it's just one success.
One success. These buildings have been here a long ass time. A long, long time. These are not buildings that were, torn down. No, these look old. Like some of the furniture that you can see idly scattered around. That's old.
Can she see the lake from the top of this building?
You can see, you look around and you'll look behind you and you see the wall and you kind of see the lake stream that Leaf was talking about, but that's back the way you came.
Is it on the far side of the wall?
It's back the way you came behind the wall, yeah.
So it's on the outside.
Yes.
Oh.
But as you're looking around, the wind kind of gusts your hair, Charlotte, and ruffles it back a bit, and you just hear, my, such sorrow for a little thing. I wonder, does the Fianna cry himself to sleep every night over you?
Shut up, voice in my head. Glancing around some more, trying to get our bearings. Leaf, I thought you said you guys went over the wall.
No, I never said that.
Shit. Okay.
So not to alarm anyone, but it is my current belief that me and Charlotte were lured into something of a trap.
Oh yeah, I've got a voice in my head now too.
Helga just says you all sound so casual about it.
Honestly, we've nearly been horrifically murdered so many fucking times by things of increasing strangeness and quantity that at this point either I'm going to die or I'm not.
Then ignore it then.
That's the plan. Yeah, she'll do her best to kind of get an orientation on where various people are. Where's the thick woods that might be where Maria and Hartskill are? Red leaves in
You'll
the
see
trees?
a big dense of woods, yeah. Past the wall. It's all past the wall. Back the way you came. You know what I mean?
Everything is outside the wall. Everyone is outside the wall. The wall's a lie. Ah, fuck.
So, here's our current conundrum. The floor is lava. We have been enticed into the kingdom of lava. We are currently sitting here. And there's a long ass way between us and that wall.
Well, get up here and get a quick look around and see if there's any other points of interest that we need to make note of. And let's get the
All right. Let me fucking take a look. God damn it.
Yeah. Charlotte's still kind of meerkatting it. She's propped up as high as she can get to get a good look around. Still looking for points of interest in the landscape.
3.
3 successes. There is an old style mansion just beyond the ruins of this village. Like a big, huge, like you see the fanciful gateways and all that. Like this looks like it was once something grand and grandiose.
Okay,
Covered in like, I mean, it's literally like the forest enveloped it.
So, looking past these ruins that me and Charlotte are more or less fucking isolated on, there's yet another stretch of dirt, which has become one of my greatest enemies, next to a door. And in there, kind of past some woods, is a mansion that looks like it got butt fucked with nothing to lubricate it but chalk over the last 20-odd years.
But your 3 successes, Alice, you also see in the distance, you'll see the flick of red hair and the big axe, as you see Thrin and Helga looking around. You can see them. Yeah, we're close to it.
You two made it to the creepy house.
Charlotte will do her best to project like a rough, kind of probably Google Maps-ish looking almost, because that's just how she visualizes rough aerial map of like, we're here, ruins are here, house is here. I think you guys are there. I think you guys are there. And oh, apparently they're there. Like, just flashes it up long enough for people to kind of take in, and then lets the visualization go so she can focus again.
And yeah, Helga will just say, yeah, we're stalking the grounds.
So
This place looks pretty abandoned.
It's ancient
according
as fuck.
to the creepy voice in my head, which may or may not be separate from my own thoughts, take that with a grain of salt. We're quote unquote on something's territory, which I imagine was marked by the wall over there. So if I were to guess exactly where something would be on its territory, that creepy ass Addams Family mansion would be a good guess.
Maybe. What have the rest of you found? And Leaf and Erica go, there's an underground. We haven't gone in, but just from telling on the sewer grates, this place is vast. Down below. Maria and Hardscale, shit's getting weirder.
She'll reorient over towards that thick cops.
There's a fog. And we're losing. Tigran will say, we've had to hold each other's hands. It's getting dense. You'll see it, Charlotte. In real time, the fog just starts to develop.
Oh, not again.
That's straight up uncanny shit. Like a fog has just decided to roll in.
Yeah.
Is it filling the entire cops, or is it like on a portion of it?
The entire place.
Looks like your whole way back through the thick trees is fog.
Wonderful. Thrin will go, do you hear that, Helga? She'll be like, what? Singing.
That creepy voice got him too.
Mine didn't sing. Just made some obnoxiously personal comments.
Yeah, mine too. Like, rude as shit.
The wind blows again, Charlotte. Or maybe it was Jenny. After all, she did scream for all of you.
The jaw clenches.
And for Alice, as the wind gusts, you'll hear Lewis's voice going, oh, you fuck now, Alice.
Oh, thank God. It's just my own hallucination.
Come on.
I'm sorry, Torna.
It's okay.
She'll reach over and give a bit of a shove. Let's see if we can get a glance in these, not go in them, and join up.
What about the fog?
We can head towards that wall.
Okay, let's take our fucking lives in our hands again.
Come on, let's just keep in motion.
Dear.
Uh,
So you start moving along. Boop, doop, boop, 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 boop. You notice the wind is starting to pick up big time. Like it's getting colder and colder and colder. It's getting faster. As you're trying to pick up, I'm assuming you're going towards where fucking Helga and Thrin are.
Yeah, she'll trot a little slower through the ruins themselves so she can kind of try to glance into busted walls and doorways just to kind of see if there's anything of interest.
Looks like an old time, like early settlement, like, founding father type thing. You know what I mean? Like this was around, that type of era village, but it's been decimated. You know what I mean?
But yeah.
It looks like it was almost frozen in time, oddly. But as you're moving, both of you are now going to lose 2 of your dexterity, and you're reduced to half movement.
Jesus.
okay.
As this wind just gets fucking intense. Like you're having to cover your eyes. It's just cold wind just blowing into your face.
Oh shit. Either it just got really cold or something really doesn't want us going towards that fucking house.
Someone really doesn't want to go into the house.
It's really cold here as well. I can't barely move.
Are you trying to go to the house?
No.
We're trying to get to
Anything?
you.
Yeah. So give me a Dex Athletics roll, difficulty 8.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Now remember the reduction on your stuff as well.
So +1, -2. 1, 2, 3.
Barely.
Charlotte going nowhere.
So Alice, you're like, fuck, you know what I mean? Charlotte, because you failed. Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't botch. You start to go backwards into one of the buildings, like you hit against the wall, like,
Oh, she just gets slammed into it by the wind?
yep.
And Kratos, oh fuck, that's a good wind. Oh. Yeah, the fact that that sweeps her off, like, actually gets a vague note of alarm, not like I'm being attacked, but just kind of like the holy shit, and she, yeah, barrels back into one of the buildings.
Building makes an awful shuddering noise.
Oh, fuck me.
Shark.
High or low?
Oh, God. I
And
was
here we
gonna
go.
say low, and now I'm sad.
Here we go. I gotta see. You gotta soak some damage, Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine. Entire wall comes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lethal as the entire wall literally comes on top of you.
Oh boy. Let me just double check to make sure I've got the right pool. I do. You said 5?
5 lethal.
4 of it is soaked.
You take a lethal and you're pinned.
Oh, still mostly fine. Can't
Oh.
move.
I'm coming to you.
As you turn, and you're like, "Brr, fucking Christ!" You know what I mean? As you take a step
Yeah.
forward.
That is an accurate depiction of Alice.
Here's a question.
Now,
Is the wind changing to keep her away from me at this point, or is it still blowing back towards that direction?
It's a very good question. Roll me Permalard, Charlotte.
I'm gonna roll it so good with -1 dice. I don't even care.
You. Oh no, that's your athletics roll. Oh no. Yeah, it goes off. Oh yeah, you feel it. Alice, the wind starts almost like it's like you feel. It's like you feel actually, no, this is even more creepy because I know how this thing works. So, Charlotte, when you get this weird kind of sense of you know exactly where it's coming from. As Alice, you see the Metagorgle like wind hand just push you back.
Oh, make up your fucking mind.
Son of a... Like, she starts thrashing. She's in Krynos. She'll get out of this rubble eventually.
Mm-hmm. It's just harder to move with this fucking wind.
I'm playing this fucking game. Fucking shit-ass... I'm not gonna be the red shirt. Fuck lobs of fucking...
I fucking hate
building stone.
vampires. How to do things
Did you
during the
oh,
day?
you
They're
lobbed-
vampires, not diapers.
Lob the
She-
building stone.
Yeah, she's just, like, lobbing it off to the side, like, get the fuck off of me. Like...
That's not helpful, psychic. That's not helpful at all.
It doesn't hit Alice as this boulder goes. You know what I mean? Taken in the
Oh!
wind.
Fuck!
Okay, I'm being a little more careful. Fuck me. Yeah, Charlotte's just
Oh,
trying to do
thanks.
like the wiggle dance out of this pile of rocks.
I hate you, Daypire.
You hear Thrin and Helga going, "We're not getting anywhere close to you. It's impossible to move. We're actually by the fucking mansion, man."
This fucking thing can't decide whether it wants me to go toward the mansion or away from the mansion. It's making no decisions.
Fuck, just
And you hear Thrin going, "No, it's fine. I can walk. I just keep hearing the singing."
what?
And Helga's like, "What the fuck you on about?" You know what I mean? As you look behind you, you see Helga's trying to get to you. She's like doing that Krynos like X move where you're trying to take the step forward, like, "Oh my god!"
Thrin, the voices in your head are not your friend.
What are you on about?
Is he still visibly stuck while we're hearing his voice?
Nope. I mean, he's not with Helga.
Where the...
Helga, where's Thran?
What do you mean? He's behind me. Fucking.
No, he ain't.
Ow! What? Turn, where the fuck are you? I'm by the mansion. I told you. I'm following the voice. Everything's fine.
Don't follow the siren song! The literal siren song! Do not do that. I will start screeching off key in this link right now.
I'll play songs by Dolly Parton.
You just hear Thrin. Everything's fine. I can actually walk. I'm by the door.
Do not follow
Yep.
the siren song. And I will try to roll leadership. I don't know what I can do besides that. I just do not.
Hey, buddy. Make that leadership roll difficulty 9.
Can I spend willpower? I don't
No.
want him to die.
Alice,
No.
Alice had her own approach to this.
I mean, if she
Torna will
actually
allow me.
starts singing awful songs in the link, I will die. But I have to make the roll because she doesn't know that it's diff 9 and she's likely to botch. Oh my god, I
hey.
got one whole success.
Hey,
What is my life?
Mm-hmm. That's what you saying.
It's just, Thrin, come on, man. I know you've heard the epics as much as I have. That's a literal siren song. Follow our voices, not that one. It's only letting you walk in because it wants to eat you, like sirens do.
Willpower roll for Thrin to resist the effect. Like, oh, yeah. What? Yeah, no, I'm coming back. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Thran, if you walk in that door, I will personally seduce and fuck your sister
I don't have a sister.
at your funeral.
Yeah, I'm coming back. Don't worry about it. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Charlotte managed to wiggle out of this fucking wall's worth of rubble
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Yep, she's finally trying to claw her way towards the others.
Yeah, and eventually, like, Helga reaches over and, like, uses Alice's shoulder to kind of push her so she's beside Alice. I was like, ugh.
I hate this
Jesus.
day.
Alright. Use one of the buildings to fucking... One with the least amount of rubble. Fuck me.
Yeah. Working.
Three, get the fuck over here! You know what I mean? She just yells. And Thrin, what is eerie for you two, he walks through quite normally.
Like Charlotte's and Krynos literally like clawing into the ground to get purchase, and he's just strolling casually.
In Hamad.
Mm.
That's some weird shit.
I told you, everything's fine. Yeah, just rub in the back of his head. Give him that classic little smile that he does. Come on, we'll go in the building.
I'm
Just
blowing under the
walks in.
true form.
Go ahead.
I mean, if he's Guru, it'll automatically ping.
Yeah, he's Guru. That's Guru.
Just, yeah, he gets a waffle at, and she's, fucking, maybe not inside, maybe just use it as a windbreak.
That's what I mean. He says as he like rounds the corner. Helga's just watching him with the like the anime eye narrow. You know what I mean?
That this is so sus. I can't even.
In a moment of fucking
Unity.
synchronization, it's Alice and Helga just glaring at it.
Yeah, Charlotte's gonna try to meet up with the rest of them around that building. Maria, Hardscale, you guys still okay?
Yeah, and you eventually round the corner and just hug up against the walls. You can hear the wind howling.
I don't know if you heard my other bit. Are you losing us, Torna?
No. You eventually round the corner. You're around the corner, and you know you two are all four of you are hugged up against the wall.
Yeah, she's calling out, going, Maria, Hardscale, you guys still in one piece?
Yeah, we're fine. It's just it's getting weird. It's getting really fucking weird.
How much weirder?
It's just weird, alright? Jesus.
Well, me, Charlotte, Helga, and Fren over here are fucking stuck in an eternal wind tunnel.
Yeah. You just hear even hard scale sound shook as fuck. Yeah.
And to top it off, Thren seems to be tripping absolute sack.
You just hear Leaf and Eric. The water here is strange. We haven't touched it, but there's some weird things in here. We haven't gone in anywhere. Has anyone gone down to the undergrowth?
No, we haven't even ducked inside a building.
All right. I thought you said you were beyond the wall.
Yeah, we're inside the wall.
No, you're not. You're right in front of me.
No, I'm not.
No, we're not.
That is
You
not
hear
me.
Eric? It's like Eric he just goes, Leaf, it's just fucking it's water, Leaf. Huh. It's fucking weird. You know what I mean? We're just seeing strange things. Nothing trying to kill us. We're just... It's weird.
There's just that sense of a nod of acknowledgement, like, yeah, weird is a good way to put it. Glancing over at Thren,
He's just leaned up against the wall, holding his axe over his shoulder, just nodding to himself, like blinking a few times, like shaking his head, you know, like. Ugh.
does he seem to be reacting to the cold at all?
No.
At the risk of really pissing off Aget, can I reach out and like lay one of the big hands on him, like on his arm, on his shoulder?
You do, and he feels cold.
Hey, you still with us?
You look up. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
That bitch is talking to you. Don't listen.
What are you on about? I don't hear anything.
Just on the off chance, at least two of us have heard her so far. Well, I assume it was a her for you too. Kind of glances over to Alice.
Yeah, two were probably not me, and one was definitely me.
Right. Is the wind cutting at all after they'd like propped there for a minute?
Just the wind dies down.
All right. Who wants to risk getting back across the wall?
Helga kind of just leans up against it. We should probably try. I don't know about that fucking place.
There's no way we're gonna clear that mansion by ourselves.
We should go soon. We should go check on Sigrid and Maria.
Yeah.
They seem like they're
Yeah.
having the roughest time.
Sounds like a plan. But first, this fucking wall.
Yeah, she'll just lug the crossbow bolt in, and you know, in Krynos, she starts to just starts just running, you know, out of that fucking ruined village, taking no fucking chances.
Yep. Time for everyone to hoof it for that wall. Making sure Thren is staying with us.
He is.
Okay.
It's just eerie because he just like he's walking, but it's almost like he's slowed down. He's just rubbing his head as he's walking, like running after you guys. But you know what I mean? He just seems slower himself.
And you guys are starting to run and run and run. The wind stops and the wind is dead. And eventually, like, Thrin stops.
Skid.
Do you hear them?
You're what?
The people.
No.
They're all everywhere.
Don't, please don't. Just get over the fucking wall, man.
Come on. Don't listen.
No, they're not in my head. Like, he points around.
I don't hear anything.
That
She'll actually meerkat it again, kind of point up, ear swiveling.
I'm going to put what you're going to hear on the side chat as you're starting to really listen. Especially the singing.
There it is. Is this the same singing they heard in the woods? The ears are kind of swiveling.
What you mean?
personally, I don't want to fuck with it.
No, if you listen hard enough, you can hear it. Come on.
Even Helga turns. That's not coming from the woods.
No, just I remember they said before they could hear singing before attacks.
Yeah. That's what Sandra said.
I mean, that tells me we need to get over this wall, like, now.
Yeah, we do.
It's the middle of the day. Should like look up at the sky.
Well, apparently we are fighting the one and only Daypire to ever exist.
That or it has things that aren't dead. Thread, you're in Hamid. Do you need an alley-oop?
I'll be fine. He looks behind him, staring off at one of the buildings, like this confused expression on his face.
Oh my god, don't make me throw you. Get up that wall.
Yeah. He starts to climb over. Helga's like leaning against the wall, the bow raised, and she's just watching as the wind carries the song as well.
All right, Charlotte, you go after him.
Yep. She'll start... Like, once Thrin is up on the wall, she'll come up behind.
He jumps down.
Yep. She will follow.
And Alice will get up on the wall and sit her butt on it with the dedicated rifle. All right, Helga, you're next.
She starts climbing. Are you looking through the scope?
She's only gonna look through the scope if she can, like, with her two eyes, see something that's worth taking a look at through the scope.
Yeah, you start to key through the scope as Helga finally is slowly climbing up. What you will see, Alice, is you kind of rear around and look through, but you eventually see the doors of the mansion. In a small little pool of water, right at the stairwell. That's what your scope zooms in on, those eyes.
I got my eyes on something I could take a shot at.
Fuck it, pop it.
All right. One bullet coming up. And she'll take a shot at it.
It hits, goes through, and you see the blood spurt out. But those eyes keep a fucking direct eye contact with you.
Direct hit. No effect whatsoever other than some blood.
And it sinks back down into the water. As the blood coagulates along the water and starts to bubble a bit. And then just goes eerily silent as the water almost absorbs the blood.
All right. It's... the fuck. And she'll come down the other side of the wall.
It hands down. All right, let's go.
I hit it, but I don't know if that did no good.
Did the singing at any point stop because of, like, in time with the hit or the sinking or anything like that?
Sorry, what'd you say?
The singing, did it stop as a response of like the shot or anything like that?
Jump over the wall. Silence.
Huh. Thrin
That's
looking any
4
more
rounds left.
Thrin looking any more self-aware once he's over the wall?
Yeah, he just looks around. Kind of blinks a bit and stops moving as if he's, brain damaged almost. He just nods his head like, yeah, let's go fucking get hard scale.
There we go.
Welcome back.
All right, we might have to daisy chain it in the fog.
Definitely.
Helga just keeps marching ahead.
Yep. Sticking
What
nose
are
to
you
tail
guys-
on this
What
shit.
are you guys doing?
Staying
So you start
close.
marching. I'm assuming you're marching with her or what?
If nothing else, it's each person puts a hand on the shoulder of the other person once we get close to fog. But yeah,
That's cool. You eventually arrive at the fog. You'll hear through the link. Leaf and Eric are further down the river, but they're doubling back towards the fucking village. Like they're definitely they're even saying we're doubling back. It's getting too fucking freaky.
gotcha.
And yeah, you and Sigmund going, guys, this is what day is that?
This is what?
What time of day is it?
It's a good question.
Charlotte pulls the glasswalker move.
Your phone doesn't have any reception here.
I mean, it should still have the time.
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's only 3. Should still have another hour or 2, I think.
It's only Helga will turn. It's only 3.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
been out here. You've been out here 2 hours at most.
How long is it? All right. How long does it feel versus how long it's actually been?
2 hours.
She just kind of gives the helpless shrug of like, I don't know what you want me to say. This is what my incredibly reliable Weaver device says. I got nothing. Essentially.
But Helga just twists her head like keeps walking.
Thinking fog. No lakey fog. Torna.
Yeah.
What are the chances? I guess I'd say give me a chance to roll if it's even possible of Charlotte having a good coil of paracord in her pack.
Yeah.
You can just tell me
it-
no.
I mean, you never mentioned it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I don't specifically mention anything. Then that's one of the ones that's kind of so it is up to you.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
okay.
gonna say a word. Yeah, it's a bit too specific.
I mean, I figured it was more likely than a ball of yarn, so okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess we just hitch up, kind of glancing between the 4 of us. We need to pick a foreman, probably all be in the same one.
Krynos has served me well today.
I mean, Helga's already in Krynos.
Everyone turns to glance as they're in.
Yeah, he just melts up into Krynos.
Yep. I assume each person like plops a hand on the next person's shoulder before we go in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Time to go waiting.
You wade through. Give me a wits alertness check for both of you. Let's see how well you manage through this.
Yes.
Yes. Jeez, Alice, man, fuck me. Alice has just been unstoppable during this whole thing. It's like I have no
Jesus
need for you.
Christ.
Pathetic fog vampire.
Oh well, I got 2.
Oh, yeah, you start to make your way through. Actually, Alice, you're the one who's spotting the tracks from the clear tracks of Maria and Sigrun. You know what I mean? They've doubled back enough times. The poor things have probably been lost for a bit. But you do see what they see, which is the hanging barks of these weird symbols made from the tree itself.
Well, I'm seeing their tracks, and I can see what they were talking about. Fuck this place.
Is there any chance of recognizing even what kind of alphabet that is, even if she can't read it?
You got any occult there, buddy?
Oh, no. Fuck no.
No. If anyone has a cult, they can try and make a roll.
No.
No, then nothing. Sadly. Sadly.
I am a
I mean,
computer.
you could try academics, but it will be like diff 8.
I'll give it a whirl. Why not? Fuck it. Botch.
A botch. What to botch this? Oh yeah. That is nothing occult. That is simply spiral. That actually no, that's not anything ancient. That is actually more modern spiral designs that you've seen before.
Yeah.
That's stuff the Sinister would do.
Oh, that seems fine. I mean, terrible, but hey.
Yeah, like I said, that's the stuff the Sinister would do.
Yeah, she just eyeballing it like, what the fuck? That's some spiral shit. What? Whatever. Fuck. Alice, you seeing this shit?
Yeah, but I can't tell it from Wednesday, man. If you say it's spiral shit, wouldn't surprise me. Vampires are of the worm anyway.
Ugh, last thing we fucking need.
You guys been trying to reach out to Sigrun and Maria at all?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you eventually get to hear Maria's voice. Charlotte?
Yeah?
I can't find Sigrun.
How long ago did you lose her?
Couple of minutes. We're by like this really creepy old. I think it's a cabin or something. I don't fucking know what it is. I can barely see.
Can you give us
She's-
some landmarks you've seen so we can try to get to you faster?
Once you go past the signs, you'll see it.
Art scale?
Just
Like,
Yeah,
just
you see
poking
hers.
out through the link.
you'll hear a hard skill. I'm fine. Just after finding something, that's all.
Finding what?
I think it's a shrine.
Can you two triangulate on each other and at least meet back up before we get to you?
I can see Maria. Maria's like, you can hear the panic in her voice. I'm backed up against the tree here. I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
All right. Stay put. And did Hardsail say she could or could not?
I can't see Maria. That's what she says.
Can you backtrack to her?
Doubtful.
Time to stick the nose up. I'm gonna go looking for that Fiona pure breed to try to get an orientation.
Now, before you do that,
Oh boy.
Hotito,
I don't want a Hojito.
what's all y'all's current willpower? Current.
Oh boy.
7, because I had survivor nature and I survived some shit last night.
You did. But yeah, what's current willpower, everybody?
Did
So
we
7 and
get one back from the sleep?
yeah, I would have given you one back.
All right, then 5. I mean, still not amazing.
Oh boy. So that that fucks everyone up. That fucks the entire party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I mean, you
6.
put a 10 in there and everything.
So what's gonna happen? As you're wandering through and you do smell the Fianna pure breed up ahead. You know what I mean? You do smell it. You catch it in the wind. But as you're taking the steps and you see the signs, and you start to wander through, each one of you is almost overwhelmed by the worst memories of what you've felt as Guru. For Alice, you're back at that pit again. For Charlotte, it's watching Damon turn. Each horrific memory just overwhelms you all to the point you're almost at your knees, crying into the soil. It's just over fucking whelming.
If it's all the bad ones, yeah, Charlotte's down and bawling.
You just can't help it. It's just this urge just to. It's just like it's almost like you just have to let it all out of your system. You have to just get it out.
Oh yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you all to both of you to roll willpower, difficulty 8.
Made it.
Okay.
Up 1.
So it's not like you're able to suddenly snap out of it. Nah. It keeps coming, but you can almost control your breathing. You can control how much you're crying. And I'm going to make a roll for these two boys. So Thrin has willpower 6.
Jesus.
Fine. I'm going to make a roll for Helga. Oh dear.
Oh no.
She starts collapsing to the ground and blood actually starts coming out of her eyes. She starts to cry that hard and she starts to rack, like shaking. And blood actually comes out of her eyes as she takes 4 levels of lethal. I need one more willpower check from the both of you to try and snap yourselves out of this effect.
Made it.
Yeah. You start to realize as you're, uncontrollably weeping and sobbing, and you look up and you can see the ruin with this weird curved, like sort of S shape. It's almost like that is the center of what's doing this. That thing right there. Alice has the most awareness of it. Charlotte's just barely managing to keep the overwhelming stability.
Not gonna lie, at this point, I'm just gonna say that seeing Helga get racked that badly diverts her attention just enough.
It's
But
the
yeah,
ruin.
she's not in good shape.
It's the ruin.
Sigurd's
Singer,
just
can you
like,
hear me?
yeah.
You got something in your hand? Axe,
I've got my
anything.
axes.
Smash that fucking shrine now.
Yeah, you just you hear a it makes this awful noise that like you both cover your ears and you're like, ah, as that overwhelming, crushing feeling stops.
Ugh. Fuck.
Maria?
Yeah.
Can you smell any of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I feel like Charlotte, collapsed and Helga collapsed way harder. And she's probably tried to, like, almost scoop her in because it's just kind of her nature. Albeit with people
Oh,
trying to shake it off.
When you start to come near Helga, that she moves up like a flash, and like the knife gets raised. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, there are like you can actually see the blood actually came out of her eyes.
It's just the one big paw comes up, like okay.
She starts to just turn and start running out of the forest, spending rage to like gain distance.
Shit. Then can you keep up with her?
I can try, but we have to check to see if Sigrun's safe.
Yeah, but we can't. We've got too many fucking singles. Shit.
Fuck, there she goes, man. Come on.
Runfer's back at the village. He says that they found the cairn and it's being drained. Not fully,
Fuck,
but it has been.
We all gotta go, man.
Finally, it's just audibly. She'll call for Maria to see if she can like get a rebound. Like
Yeah,
Marco
you just hear
Polo.
Charlotte. You know, it echoes in the wood. It echoes in the wood back.
Maria, Sigurd, Charlotte, and Alice playing Marco fucking Polo.
I mean, it fucking works, right? Thrin, if you can keep up with her, don't let her out of your sight. We can't be singles. We'll scoop Maria, we'll scoop Hardscale, and we'll get out of here.
He just sets off trying to jog after her.
And yeah. She'll kind of give Alice a nudge and orient first on Maria, just because Maria's been spooked worse.
Yeah,
Like
Maria
Marco
comes
Polo.
running. Like she probably actually nearly bangs into one of the trees. She is covered in dirt, foliage, bits of blood actually.
For Machine.
Hamid.
I'm not gonna lie, at this point Charlotte just kind of opens an arm like, come here. Because we need to keep
Catches
moving.
onto her.
Yeah, she basically lets her latch onto the arm, scoops, and kind of nudges towards Alice, like, all right, Hardscale.
Go that way.
And the game of Marco Polo continues.
Don't go that way.
Why?
Just don't go that way.
You can hide your face in me if you need to.
She doesn't move. She just closes her. You can see her closing her eyes. Just don't touch anything that way. Just don't go near her. Don't go that way.
We gotta get Hardscale. I won't touch anything. You're safe. I got you.
Yeah, she just, as you're walking, she just takes gentle steps backward. She just doesn't look in that direction at all.
I mean, like I said, depending on what she allows, Charlotte will straight scoop her in just because she's got a longer stride in Krynos.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, Maria just doesn't say anything. As Alice starts to go forward,
Hardscale.
you eventually come. Yeah, you eventually start calling, and you come to a small cabin, but there's no sign of Hardscale at all.
Well, if she's hollering through physical means, Charlotte will continue to try poking through Link. Hardscale?
You can feel her.
Oh, you blipped bad.
There's a silence.
I think you're back.
But there's a silence.
She might be out cold.
Was it the epicenter or whatever that was?
Well, she's not dead yet. Let's fucking find her. Scoop Maria in a little closer, basically, so she can tuck her face and not have to look at anything, but
So you're going into that cabin room?
I'm gonna let Alice take the lead, if only because I've got someone else in arms.
All right. Looks like we're gonna go into the Evil Dead cabin.
Avoid touching it if
All
you
right.
can. Can you
Give me that
see in the
strength brawl roll
doorway?
to bring down that door. I'm assuming you're going in hard. What did you say?
Oh, didn't know if the door was open or shut.
Shut.
Okay, then yeah, do it.
Oh, to come back. I've been here for years. 3, because I don't think Iron Grip counts here. Maybe 4 if you want to count my claws in there.
Damn it. His net is not being kind today.
There you go. Browser crash.
Here we go.
You come through the door, like poof, in. What you'll see, in just bare bones, no tables, no stools, no nothing, just that.
Holy moly, petroleum oil.
Charlotte will just lean to look without going in. She in there?
Alice looks around.
Sigrun is not anywhere you see, but give me a perception alertness.
Okay. Three.
She's in the tapestry.
Oh no. Define in the tapestry.
Physically in it. Like those 3 women that are there. She's one of them. You can even see the axes on her belt.
She's
As if she was weaved in
Is
while
she
still alive.
it's got
like
her.
as in like a flat part of the tapestry, like just an image of her, or she's literally like physically up there wound in?
Wound in. It's a bit of both, which is the eerie thing. She's still alive, but she's in it.
I don't know what to do, man.
Maria just keeps saying, don't look at it.
Alice looks at Charlotte. I don't know what to do.
Rune for I don't know what to do in this situation.
You hear Runefer's voice. He'll eventually say, you can still feel her.
Yeah.
Put her out of her misery. Send her home.
Okay.
Don't touch the painting. Just
I got 4 rounds left. I
do
got
what
it.
you have. Do what you have to do.
Okay. Now Alice will take aim.
Yep.
Fire.
Charlotte's just gonna duck her head over Maria.
I'm not going to make you roll for it, but somebody unfortunately has to rage heal.
Oh Jesus!
Wow.
It's a really good rage heal.
So what makes this more horrific for you is you shoot Sigrun inside the head, clean, boom. The Krynos form extends outward, but it's almost melded in, and she starts to thrash around wildly, flailing, part painting, part tapestry, part person, as if she's fighting, trying to live, but it's the most horrific, almost demonic thing you've ever seen.
I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte has to turn away.
Even Alice has a couple moments of absolute horror before she runs it again.
Yeah. Eventually, you plug her down as the thing swipes and cuts and blood, and you shoot her in the side of the head, and you just see her. And the painting just tears itself down. Skin separates, and Sigrun collapses in half.
Just knock over one of the candles with a gun and let's get the fuck out of here.
I only got 2 rounds left, man.
I said, just.
Don't go.
I ain't going in there.
It's dark. Don't go in there.
Oh, I thought she was in.
No.
She's been doing it from the doorway? Okay.
Yeah. Shot it.
Oh, well, fuck it. Find me a rock.
I got it. Just throw a rock in there. Knock
Yeah.
over some candles.
And the flame starts up.
We're fucking leaving.
And what you begin to hear in the wind in the distance from behind where you guys are, as you come out of this burning place, you'll just begin to hear that again. That same lovely singing. Echoing throughout the forest.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Let's get a bearing and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I assume the rest of the building is catching and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah. Then I will just trust it to bring to the ground.
You do. And as you're kind of making your way, you'll hear Runeford say, Helga and Thrin are back. Everyone regroup at the back of the main building.
We're on our way.
Glance down at Maria. How hale and whole is she physically?
She's just got her eyes closed the entire time.
Yeah, she'll just keep her tucked up against her chest and 3-leg run it and Krynos.
And eventually when she started to hit the crest of the hill of the village, Maria will just say she found the cabin and Sigrun had broken the thing and she turned and it just came out of the painting. It came right. Came out of the blood. It came right out.
It's not your fault.
Just came right out.
Sorry.
And then it looked at me and then I ran. I don't know. Parts of the ends of her hair have actually turned white. For a big, thick raven hair, there's little white streaks in it.
I seriously reconsider asking her what it looked like, or to show me. Because I feel like that is an image that's burned in her mind well enough to share.
Mm-hmm. Like it's not like it's not like fully white. There's a little flecks. You know what I mean?
Not while we're running, but I want you to show me.
No.
Okay.
No. Just I don't know.
Okay. Getting back to somewhere safe.
Eventually you hit the top of the fucking you're at the fucking thing there and you see now. Runeford leaning up against the post, arms folded, as you guys are running up past everything and come to the main hall. Like it's got most of the repairs done.
Yeah, she'll just go up the whole way in Krynos. 3-leg running it like a mouse.
Stay inside tonight. We'll see if they try and attack again, but
Sigrun put to rest.
Yeah, it's my responsibility. That's on me.
Just nod the head.
She did it proper.
Good. Good. Make sure the fires are lit. We don't want them getting any bright ideas.
I'll see to it.
Just doesn't say anything, just staring out at the woods. Fists slowly clenching.
Yeah, Charlotte's just honestly going to obediently start to amble around the back. Shift back up onto walking on 2 feet, get around the back and get as far as the door. If she can get through it in Krynos, sweet, but I doubt it, so I imagine she will at least have to downshift to Glabro, carry Maria
you downshift. Yeah, you downshift.
Yeah, she'll go find one of the bedding bits that they used before and carry Maria in there and probably crash out and try to process through the wave of lingering shit from the wave of whatever the fuck hit us, because lockdown is great when you have objectives. Doesn't work when you run out of objectives.
So as you all retreat into the night, that is where this scene will end.